Hello. Okay, so starting out, I forgot to record audio for this bit because this was the same day that my other audio wasn't working. I just haven't really edited since then. For this wizard tower, I ended up redoing it a good bit. I didn't like how stout it was. It didn't look as magical as I wanted it to be. And I honestly didn't really like the stone underneath. It made it too bulky and clunky. Throughout this build, I ended up trying to do a more whimsical style. I usually try to stay within the laws of physics, however, with this build, I kind of wanted to go outside of those laws. I ended up doing a sort of like magical, glowy island effect. This video is not necessarily centered on this, I just wanted to show you the changes that I did for it. So this was the before, kind of short, I didn't really like it, not whimsical. And then the after, ooh, beautiful, wonderful, whimsical. I like the shape that I went with. I don't know, it seems more wizardy, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to building the village because that's what this episode is mostly about. I'm gonna try to keep these episodes short, around maybe at most 20-ish minutes, just because I want this to be like me experiencing building again for the first time in a while. Okay, I'm just gonna go while it's like timing, because I don't really want to build in the snow. I might have to. But I just know it might be hard on some eyes. Now it's rainy. Thank you, actually. I needed that. Oh, finally, okay. It's still a little hazy. Just really quickly while this section is going, I really appreciate you for watching this far, genuinely. I try to work hard, I try to, I don't know, do my best with this. I really kind of want to do YouTube. It's fun. I like editing, I like recording, I like playing video games. I'm gonna try to keep it more of a variety channel. I'm still gonna keep like my vintage story, Planet Zoo, whatever. But I don't know, I want to play some more stuff. Also, I am like flat broke after this episode in this zoo. I have like $4,000 left after taking all 3 loans. I have no idea what I'm gonna build next time. Probably like a chicken coop or pigsty or something, just to get some money rolling in, but yeah. Also, if you have not considered it, or you've watched this far and you're like, hey, I might kind of like this, consider subscribing. I hate, it sounds like I'm begging, I promise I'm not. I will say that every subscriber, it motivates me just seeing like the number go up, because it's all people. Each individual number is a person, and I appreciate it, genuinely. I have like 173 right now. I love you people. Thank you. I'm gonna keep trying, keep working, keep doing all this stuff. I find it fun. So for this build, I was doing like a village thing, like a little peasant village, with like stone houses, a little bit of plaster, woodwork, stuff like that. I did a lot of beamage. I love beams, what can I say? In Planet Zoo and Vintage Story, yeah. I used a lot of the Arctic beams because I liked the color a little bit. It's more of like a dark brown, and I don't know, I thought it went well with the stone. I try to keep the houses like more of their own individual little styles, mostly because it's, imagine like a bunch of people coming together. They're forming like a little village out in the middle of nowhere near this wizard's tower or whatever. I'm just trying to come up with a story here. And they're all have their own individual styles of what they want their little houses to be. So they're just building their own little houses, living together, whatever. I keep saying whatever. I don't know. I just tried to make it fun. And I wanted to experience like a lot of different building styles because I want to try building a lot of different building styles. I usually try to go modern or like more open and airy, but I wanted to see what would happen if I tried to make a sense of community in a way. Also, I am such a hypocrite. I originally was like, oh, I don't really like very fast paced building in Planet Zoo. I do, I kinda do. Now that I'm like seeing it and like recording it, I kinda do. Because you can see the whole process and I don't have to like cut parts out and redo things. So for this one, you'll probably see a little bit later if it's not in here right now. I really like the chimneys that I ended up doing. I never thought about doing like a medieval style chimney in Planet Zoo until now, but I did, and I really kind of like it. Again, I'm just trying to experiment here. I'm trying to have fun. And I feel like I had fun building this village. But again, yeah, I just tried to keep it more, more. I try, ugh. I tried to keep it more, like, individual to the house. I did copy and paste the chimneys eventually because I kind of got tired of building them. I built two and then I was like, this is enough. We can just redo it again. But yeah, this is just all to cover the, like, the facility stuff. So I covered, like, the worker places as well as, like, transformer and a water purification system just to keep things clean, looking nice, more, you know, medieval. There might end up being like a few big gaps in this as well as me editing out a few parts, mostly because some of it's just like repetition or redoing some things. This build also took around maybe 4 or 5 hours in total. It's kind of hard to get like a good check on how long this took because I spent most of the time like watching a YouTube video in the background. I'm gonna try speaking more in the next one, like just for when I'm building, just to explain a few things as well as to make editing a little better. So I'm still struggling with these designs. I do really like this. This turned out nice. I'm also worried because I know that the guests are going to be little stinkers and complainers and just whatnot. So can I? And I'm also kind of recording this one in like bursts, which is what I usually do for Planet Zoo because I get like a tiny bit of inspiration and I'm on it. And then other times I'm like dying. I apologize if this editing style is like a little bit weird. I'm trying to keep it interesting, so like talking a little bit. It goes from like fast to me doing voiceover to slow to me recording in game. Also, I apologize. I just bumped my mic really bad. Just a really quick side tangent. I have been addicted to molasses. I'm right now like I'm drinking molasses tea and I keep salivating. So if you hear my mouth being loud, I apologize. It's the molasses. It's so good. I do have the palate of a 50-year-old man now. It was the mustard at first. I know why this recording's all over the place. I had like a little epiphany. It's because when I get really focused in on what I'm doing in Planet Zoo, I zone out completely. No thoughts, just clicking. And you can kind of hear my. Well, no, you can't because I deleted that audio track. But if you were to hear my keyboard during this, it would just be like, hold on. I'm going to try not to pause the recording. Essentially, and then the occasional very soft click because I don't like clicking sounds. So, yeah. So I'm not really just talking much during this. I am like hyper focused on it. I think so far this is turning out really cute. I'm using so many beams and it's gonna cause so much lag later on the line. But yeah, I think it's gonna be adorable. Oh, I need to fix this. Oh. I will say sometimes Planet Zoo is odd, like with the way it like stops you placing some things, and then sometimes it like wants you to place some things, and like the rotation things confuse me sometimes. Yeah. Like I was having issues before where I couldn't, what's it called? I couldn't rotate it in the same axis as it was placed originally, like as the group is. Um just another really random quick side tangent. Today my brother made like some surf and turf. It was so good. The way he seasons stuff is beautiful. I kind of season stuff like a white person because I am a white person, but I don't know. I need to like actually season more. Also, it is kind of hard to find a good environmental job or like a GIS job or something. I have a like certificate in geographic information systems, which is basically essentially map making, understanding maps, stuff like that. I can't find a good job. Near me, there's a few, but they're not good. The hours are crap. It's part-time, hybrid. I want just like a full-on job if I'm going to get a job. I don't know. I'm getting a little worried. Loans are going to be paying back soon. But hey, at least I graduated. I don't know. I'm just ranting to fill time. Okay. How this build that I'm working on right now turned out, I really kind of like it. It's giving Renaissance Fair. Genuinely. I wish that I could make the people in Planet Zoo dress up like little peasants or whatever, because that would be so cute. But I'm just gonna say that the wizard, I don't know, transports people from the future or another reality or whatever into the zoo for funsies. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to take out another loan. Crap. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, but we have almost all of the staff facilities done. I just need to do 2 more, I think. Oh, 1 more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 more. Okay, I could do that. Ooh, and then I need to make a way. Sorry, my brain is not working. I need to make a way to hide a generator and water treatment. For this one, I did it a slightly separate style, mostly because I didn't really have a style before. So this next little bit, I'm gonna cut out a good bit of it. It's the same thing. It's just surrounding a box with more boxes and stones and beams and whatever. I tried to make sure to add a chimney to each and every single one. Just to, I don't know, for heating purposes? Sure, that makes sense. I don't know what these buildings are technically supposed to be. I mean, I guess houses, but they don't have like a smithy, a market. Maybe I'll add that later. That might be a good idea. Hold on. Okay. So I finished this one. I'm probably just gonna time-lapse most of it. It took a little while. It was definitely a lot shorter than this one took. But also this one's about 3 buildings and this one's just 1, so yeah. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I'm just basically copying and pasting these chimneys. Mostly because if you're in like a little village, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there would be like one person that makes chimneys and like puts them in houses and people are like, oh, okay, thank you. I don't know, I'm rambling. But, oh, I just realized I kind of copied that style over here. I really wish that I could change all of the woods without having to select all of the woods. Maybe I could... Ah, there we go. Okay. There's that one tiny little window being a little stinker. I need to build, Or at least try to start an animal enclosure. I want to build a well for, oh wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Generator, transformer. I don't need to see that, okay. Maybe I'll just do like a well. I mean, they could get water from the river, but then I also need water treatment. Maybe the water treatment would be the well. Maybe it'll just be like a little shack. So for this next little bit, okay, this is me starting to build it. I'm gonna say it after I record this little bit, this time lapse, the speed, whatever. My brain's not working. I was paused. This was when I was eating the surf and turf. So, maybe it was the steak. What am I even saying? What the? I just realized I was still paused. I need to just like keep checking things. Dang it. Okay. Well, this is the transformer that I'm making. Yeah. I don't know where to put it. Guess over here? No, I feel like we need more over here. We'll just do it right there. Okay, it's like a little storage shed. So I have that, and then I have this little thing over here. I'm gonna split the water cooler off for a second, just so that I can bring everything up here down. Okay, why are you guys not connected? I'm just gonna move that down a tiny bit. I'm gonna need to move this door, because I completely forgot that I could just do that, and it doesn't have to be like very, very, very tall. Okay, and now it can just be like a little hole. I'm going to move this up now, because it's not like ugly. I mean, it is kind of ugly, but okay. So we have that. It's just like a little building. I think that turned out kind of cute. And then we have the little shed over here. I'm thinking of maybe doing an outhouse, but ooh, there's a lot of Z fighting over here. Hold on. Oh, it's because of these floors. Okay, I fixed it. So I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna turn this into like a little farming shed just to make it kind of cute. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And it's not like a big farm, it's just like a little crop field from probably this house. Sure, they look rich. I'm just checking really quickly to see if the paths have negative impact on guests. Or if the guests just like go around here. It shouldn't. That should be good. Yeah. Okay. Now. My only issue with using this is that it doesn't quite match, and then I'll just have to cover this entire thing with that. I mean, I could, but I'm kind of scared that it's going to end up causing lag. So I'm just going to add like vegetables and stuff. Pretty sure that was a conservation pack, right? I knew there were cabbages and cauliflower and stuff. Jeez, trying to make me feel crazy. Okay, this is gonna be like an herb garden. Ignore what flowers I'm putting in here. They don't have like mint or anything. And then let's do like one more. I think they use poppies a lot. Sure. And then I'm gonna add some weeds really quickly. Just like some grasses and stuff. Okay, I think that's the garden done. I don't know. I don't really think there's much more I could add. I'm gonna do some foliage around the area now and just see how that turns out. What I'm doing right now, I'm just like texturing a little bit. I've realized that I forgot to account for when plants are there, grass kind of isn't. I mean, grass still is, but it's like less abundant, if that makes sense. Mostly because like those plants suck up all the nutrients, and I don't know. It makes sense to me. I mean, there's still grass, but I'm over explaining. And I apologize that I'm filming this like at sunset in the game. There's not really another way I can change the time without losing a bunch of money. And I kind of need to keep the money. So I guess I could do a little bit of a wall. Um Okay, so here I'm just adding like little planters and stuff. I thought it'd be like a cute little idea. Cause I mean they have like this community garden that they can do, but I don't know, maybe some of them want flowers. I think this will do for now. I'm actually gonna replace these. No! Okay. Oof. Place these with lanterns really quickly. And unless I think of anything else, I think that might be it for the village. I'm going to stop this build right here, first of all, because we have $2,000 left. That's not very good. And yeah, let me actually think of what I should make first. Because I'm planning to do like more houses over here continuing over this way. Yes. Just to like frame the wizard's tower a little bit more. And then like a castle over in here probably. But for animals, I was thinking someone recommended the lynx. I really want to build for a lynx. I'm probably going to end up doing it a tiny bit later. Just because I'm going to have a wild section and then a domestic section. Should I do cows? Sheep? I mean, I guess I could do sheep or fox. Deer, I don't know. Chickens. Pigs. I might do pigs. People might like pigs. I don't know. So I'm gonna do like a farming. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a farming area more over here. And then over here. I don't know. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, make sure to click like, probably. If you want to. Oh, I need to rescue this guy. You know what, buddy? That's your home now. Yeah, I genuinely really like how all of this turned out. I think the village is starting to be really cute. I'm gonna build more buildings eventually, when I have more money. But yeah, I've had honestly so much fun building these. I think they turned out really cute. And I am looking forward to building the next thing. Thank you. Bye.